And I want to welcome back to the show Tommie Benefield, Doug Benefield's cousin, who not only attended every bit of the trial, but actually took the stand for the prosecution. Also tonight, we've got Stephanie Murphy. She was Doug Benefield's family law attorney, and she represents the Benefield family. Tommie and Stephanie, thank you both for being with us. I want to start with you, Tommie. What was your reaction to the verdict? We had you on a couple of nights ago. I don't think anybody was really sure exactly what to expect. But what did you think when you heard manslaughter?
We were very pleased that we reached that threshold easily in this trial. We knew that we would get the manslaughter conviction pretty easily with all the evidence produced. We knew that the second-degree murder was going to be a tough call because of all the confusion of her testimony, the other witnesses who took in her story and then broadcast that in the courtroom in spite of the evidence. But the family's very pleased that she's up to a 30-year maximum sentence, and we'll go through the sentencing the pre-sentencing investigation over the next 2 months. But we believe we'll get in above 28 years as our hope.
You mentioned her testimony, what you've called a performance. I just want to remind people who may have missed it, because it really was something. I want to play a little clip of that from when she was testifying in court. Let's take a look.
It's like making fighting motions. I don't know. I'm not a fighter. I don't know.
Okay.
It was scary.
Did he have his hands in fists?
Not at that point. They were like, I don't know.
Was he coming at you like this?
When he lunged at me, he came very quickly.
Okay, so he lunged. Was his fist up when he lunged?
I don't remember.
Could you tell, Tommie, were there, I mean, you've said she's a performance artist in the past. Were there real, she was clearly acting emotional. Were there real tears there?
Not a single tear in the entire testimony, either by her defense attorney or in the cross-examination. She was very, very unemotional last night, clearly prepared for going to jail last night. No emotion whatsoever, never a single tear.
Yeah, I always wonder why people, they put on such a show, but when there's no tears, I mean, people notice that. Stephanie, what do you think was going through the jury's mind? I mean, obviously, this isn't exactly the outcome you all wanted. What do you think held them back from the murder charge?
Well, I think what held them back was what we were always, I don't want to say afraid of, but concerned about, which was that she is a good enough actress and she is convincing enough to collect people who will tell her story, that there was going to be enough reasonable doubt about that third element of the second-degree murder charge, which is that it was imminently dangerous to another and that she was demonstrating a depraved mind. And so it was that aspect that I think either the state just struggled to meet that level, or Ashleigh and her group of acolytes were successful enough at piercing a hole in. But like Tommie said, we were all pretty comfortable that we were going to get the manslaughter. I think that was easy. And the way the prosecution laid that out in the closing argument, I think we always knew that that was the most likely result.
When is
and having been around Ashleigh for as long as I have and seen her performances in court for years, I wasn't surprised that she was able to be as effective as she was, even though it was completely fake and contrived.
Yeah, it's interesting you say that, Stephanie. I mean, the fact that you were the family law attorney and involved with this couple long before where we're at now and the murder, what was it like for you seeing all of this? I mean, you mentioned you've seen her sort of perform this way before.
It was more of the same, unfortunately. Years ago, we were in front of one of the family law judges, Diana Moreland, and in her ruling in which she denied Ashleigh Benefield's petition for injunction, she even called out the fact that Ashleigh was able to turn on the tears and create a show when she needed to. So I expected this. We all expected this, and she certainly didn't disappoint. I'm just sorry to see that she still is able to get enough accomplished with these shenanigans.
So, Tommie, what happens next? I mean, you mentioned there's a sentencing conference. I was just reading, according to the law, a sentence has to be enhanced when a gun is involved. You testified about Ashleigh's fondness for guns and that she carried them on her person. Could that come into play? Could that actually help beef up the sentence, do you think, Tommie?
It's a shift from a 15-year maximum to a 30-year maximum because it was with a firearm, number one. Number two, the fact that she had 2 loaded guns prepared at both ends of the house to shoot him, plus her carry weapon, 3 handguns all ready to shoot him. And that's going to be a factor in this. Her behavior through the entire process is going to be a factor.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.